Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's age revoked. That's right. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked to Zab, but the same day that James Toney came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to both of them on the phones like this. Look, I'm like, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What is Crawford gonna do with Porter? He's gonna beat Sean, y'all. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike 202 is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Tell me what you think of the fight, man. And we're gonna go ahead and chop this thing up, man. But in the meantime, between time, put your thoughts in the comment section. Man. But yeah, welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. We're gonna chop it up. Last week's activities. Let me get this thing together. Get it together. We're gonna tighten up. How y'all doing? We had a wonderful buffet of fights this weekend. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna chop it up with a few people. Let me get this. Oh. All right, we're gonna leave it there. What up? A few technical difficulties, but it ain't a whole lot to that. We do what we do every Monday at 3 p.m. If you got a chance to check out all the fights this weekend, let us know what you think. It was pretty much fights on every channel, fights all hours of the day, like Triple G 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on the DAZN app. So, it was a little bit of for everybody, all styles, all flavors. We seen some pretty remarkable stuff. Ryan Garcia made his return to the ring. We got a big fight weekend coming up this weekend. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get in it all. We're gonna get into all of that. Y'all. Let's talk sports, y'all. If you seen any of the fights, what fight did you like the most this weekend? Which fight did you think was the most noteworthy, or the one you paid the most attention to? Which one did you like the most? You know what I mean? As we tap into it. You know what I mean? Triple G stopped Muratta via 9th round. He had some rough moments in the beginning. A lot of people thought that Triple G looked old and didn't look good. And a lot of many fans are calling for them not to do the third Canelo fight. But I got a different perspective of the fight. He did look shaky in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to that. That definitely was a shaky performance during the beginning of the fight, but I thought he fought through his emotions, and I like what he did. I like the way he finished the fight. You know what I mean? Do I think he's good enough do I think he, hold on, what is this? Oh man. Okay. I'm about to send the email to you now, Basement. We're gonna send an email to you right now, Basement. But for those in the comment section, tell me what you think of the fights. Like I said, which fight did you think stood out? Who impressed? Who didn't impress? Who you thought was like this, that, and the third? We're gonna get this thing lit. We're gonna get it lit. What up, champion? What's up? What's up, Henry? How you be, champion? How you do? How you be? How you be? You watched the fights this weekend, man? Any of the fights? It was like 100 of them. It was one on like every channel. It was one. It was one on like every channel, every every place you can look at it. It was fights. Fights 5 o'clock in the morning. It was actually boxing on from 5 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the morning the next day. I got you. Yes, a lot of the stuff people can go back and catch up with, but like I said, it was like a fight all morning. Like I said, Triple G fight card started 5 o'clock in the morning. Triple G was fighting 7:30 in the morning on the zone app. So it was fights everywhere, man. Tell me, for those that did catch the fights, tell me which fight stood out to you. Which fight did you like the most? Who impressed? Who didn't impress? I mean, like I said, to me, a lot of people are being hard on Triple G right now. And I was one of his harshest critics because I was one of the people who said he's washed up and he's done. He's still hitting the bag. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. We got to catch up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought Triple G, I thought I'm gonna give him his roses. I think he fought through it. The dude yesterday, the young boy was giving them mad problems, and that I'd be wrong to say if he didn't. The young boy was giving them problems. The young fellow was definitely hurting him to the body, like has been a Triple G trait in his last few fights. He's not doing good with body shots and things of that nature. But to me, I thought he did enough to like I say, he stopped the guy. He fought through his emotions, he fought through his oldness, he fought through everything else, and he got it done. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna leave it at. That's where I'm gonna leave it at, man. I think I'm gonna give him his rose. I'm gonna give him his flowers. Do I think he beats Canelo? No. Do I think the fight is gonna be a competitive fight? No. But I mean, he did enough to keep people that want to see it interested. He did enough to make people that want to talk about it to say, okay, we might want to see the Triple G fight. But nah, do I think he's in any way, shape, size, or form in shape to win a fight against Canelo? No. But that's not where we have right now. Maybe, something happens in the next fight, in the heavyweight division to make Canelo change his mind and stay up there with that fight. But I can see people making a big deal enough about what Triple G did last Monday and say, okay, well, they're just gonna say, well, he did enough to make them think he can beat Canelo now. Now, me personally, I think he has no shot. But like I said, I'm gonna give him his roses, man. The young boy was digging them to the body, he was pinning them, he was backing them down, and Triple G fought. He fought his way out of it and got it done. You know what I mean? He got it done. But do he do that? Do I think in any way, shape, size, or form he can beat a Canelo? He can beat a Machado or Boo Boo or any of them? No. But it's enough to keep him active. It was enough to keep him hot. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to keep him hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. You know what I mean? It was enough to keep him. You know what I mean? It was enough. It was enough to me to make me say, yeah, let's go. Let's see what Triple G got. We'll see what Triple G got, going forward. You know what I mean? Let's see what Triple G got in the pan going forward. Because I thought, like I said, the young boy was putting it to him. He definitely was moving him. He definitely was rocking him. But like I said, Triple G found a way to get it done. He won that fight. And, next is he's just waiting to see what happens between Canelo and Bivol. And to be honest, y'all, if Bivol don't knock out Canelo, you might as well go ahead and mark that down as a W. You know what I mean? He's going to have to either put on the performance of a lifetime and pretty much shut out Canelo or knock him out to get a win, which we know that's not going to happen. So it'll be Triple G and Canelo coming down the stretch. You know what I mean? Also, that night, Ryan Garcia made his return to the ring. And a lot of people got mixed emotions about that. Me personally, I wasn't impressed with his performance at all. And no hate, no shade. I just didn't think that was a noteworthy performance. You know what I mean? They picked the guy 6 inches shorter than you. His reach is 5 inches shorter than you. You this big puncher. I know he was moving and he was moving. I mean, some of the movements to go ahead in the ring was look hilarious. But again, you supposed to be able to cut the ring off, get it done. What it do, homie?
What it do? What it do?
I'm gonna see if I can find Troy Graham. How you normally send Troy the link? Do you normally send it to him on the
I just put it in the chat.
I'm gonna send Troy Graham a DM on Facebook to see, because that's how he followed me on Facebook. I'm gonna see if I can get Troy Graham in the building. I need one of those. I need one of these Troy Graham arguments today. I need a Troy Graham argument, man. So I'm about to turn the. But look, so all right though. So we let's go through it. Did you get a chance to see the Triple G fight yet?
Yeah, I watched it.
So what'd you think of Triple G?
I think he did what I was gonna do. I think Triple G in the
You in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix. You in the Matrix, homie.
Might be where I'm at. Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, yo, I like the fact that boxing came on at 5 o'clock, and I was dead tired and just got off work. But I like that boxing come on any all hours of the day, man. I'm like, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, that was wonderful.
Man, it was boxing all day. Go ahead.
Triple G still got his power though. I don't like him getting hit like that. But
he still got it. I mean, he hit the dude 1,000 times, so I'm not going with the power thing. He hit the dude 100 times.
So what you saying? He needed to give it up?
Nah, what I'm saying is that knockout power that everybody's saying is, there. I mean, dude ate a lot of them shots. It was an accumulation. Like he was like Triple G was letting his hands go. Like Triple G was throwing combinations, everything. So I'm gonna give him his flowers for that. But and being able to will his way through. But the monster, the big puncher, nah, that's gone.
So what you suggest should be next for Triple G?
He gonna take that Canelo fight. Everybody making all this hoo-ha about Canelo going the other way. That fight happening. Bro. The fight is signed. They have a signed contract.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it don't make sense for Canelo.
Why don't it?
It don't make sense. I mean, what does he gain fighting Triple G? If he go up here to light heavyweight and get this belt, and they having a unification at the other light heavy with the rest of the light heavyweight belts, it only makes sense for him to go fight for titles. It don't make sense for him to fight.
Okay, if that was the case, if we was doing that, then it's pointless to leave 168 to go fight Bivol. But like I said, he's doing whatever he want to do. He's making moves.
Let's make a soft bet that Triple G and Canelo don't happen. Watch.
Well, you know my bets, man. If I win, you gotta get the merch. That's simple. You gotta get the merch. That's my type of bet.
I get your merch regardless.
We all say that. I'm just telling you that's how mine go. That's how mine roll. What I'm saying is this: it's a pre-fight. The fight is signed. Y'all talking about a fight like it's in the negotiation process. That. The fight is signed.
Hey, I understand that, but hey, contracts get voided every day, bro.
Facts.
It just don't make sense for him to go up to 75 and then try to come back down. Triple G got the titles at 160. So what they gonna be at 68, 70? Come on. That ain't
probably, but you gotta understand this though. You gotta understand this, right? They're not Canelo's not gonna put himself in any kind of harm's way. If anything, he'll go up to 170. come down to 170, let Triple G come up to 170. But then again, like I said, it's
And
an
then-
easy one. Go ahead.
So what are they fighting for?
They just fighting to be fighting.
Nah, that's exactly why the fight's not gonna happen.
It's signed already.
Man, you just said it yourself. Contracts get broken every day.
No, you said it and I agreed.
Get renegotiated every day.
No, you said it and I agreed.
Right.
Hey,
So I feel this one gonna get renegotiated, bro. Watch.
all right. I hope you. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to see Triple G get knocked out. I want to see Triple G get beat up now. We here.
I still want to see Canelo get beat up.
That's your problem. You see, that's your problem. That's what you hoping for.
But we're not going to see it.
That's what it is. See, you just said it. You just said it.
We're not going to see it, though, because guess
what?
But
that's what you're hoping for. You want one of the big heavyweight to beat up Canelo.
The easiest route is to go up to light heavyweight. That's easier than fighting Triple G.
Listen, we got it. Listen, this is what we got to stop doing. See, we got to stop doing what we want to see happen. See, you want to see Triple G. You want to see somebody beat up Canelo, and you know Triple G can't do it. That's why you don't want that fight to happen. Come on, admit it. I got you now.
Say what?
You just want to see somebody beat up Canelo now. That's what that is.
Nah, listen. I want to see Canelo lose, but at the same time, we're not gonna see it happen. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna fight in no way, harm's way. No way, no how. So the easiest route is for him to go up to light heavyweight and win this fight against Bavule or whatever his name is, and then wait on the winner of the unification at light heavyweight. And gonna do his business right there. He'd be unified, undisputed in 2 weight classes, and then he might go and retire then.
Like I said, man. Like I said, though, I mean, the fight is pre-signed. Triple G coming off a 9th round knockout. Everybody that's on his hype train gonna still be hype, even though the only people complaining about the fight is us diehards, those who really study the sport and follow the sport. But the casuals, they he better fight Triple G again. So,
yeah. But what makes more business sense though?
The money's in the bank already. It's already a $45 million fight for Canelo. The money in the bank. All he gotta do is show up to check in the bank, check in the mail. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, it'd be better if he fought Bear Beaver, one of them, and it'd be a more exciting fight and probably make more money, but he already $45 million in the bank. You understand what I'm saying? So what we gonna do to get me off that 45 mil is what I want to know.
Man, how much is Triple G getting?
Triple G?
Yeah.
Probably about 25, 30 mil.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. I'm gonna look for the details.
Yeah, look for them details, brother. You can't tell me Triple G getting no 25 million. Triple G gonna get about 10.
No. First of all, Triple G get 15 to fight from the zone already. So he's not getting no lower than 15. You can stop that now.
All right, well, that's where it's gonna be at 15.
Nah, man.
Bro. Look it up.
I'm gonna see what the fight purse is. I'm gonna see what the fight purse is, man. I sent the links out to everybody, so whoever show up. Everybody
still in the zone, man. Today.
I want to see how much they got. So Canelo will make. They say Canelo makes 45. What does Triple G make? What does Triple G make?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he's getting 45 for the fight off the rip. He get 45 million. Canelo get 45 plus pay-per-view. And you know what? If they gave Triple G 15 plus pay-per-view at the end of the night, he's still coming home with a nice bag.
20 bag.
He get more than 20 from pay-per-view from that fight.
I know that's what I'm saying. He coming along with at least a 20 bag.
What's up, man? Hold on, let me send you the link. Let me send Brandon the link. What's up with you? What's up
Good
with
brother Brandon.
you? Let me get Brandon the link. Yeah, maybe he know the purse.
Hey, just like listen, you called Terrence Crawford. I called it with you, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. But you the first person I'm gonna say that put it all the way out there and challenge motherfuckers to it. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm telling you, we're not getting Triple G Canelo in September. Watch.
All right. The question is, he thinks that the Triple G Canelo fight not gonna happen, Brandon. I'm saying it is because it's already signed. And after Triple G's performance, even though we all agree, we think Triple G is not in shape to fight Canelo, I don't see no reason why the fight not gonna happen. He think that they're gonna find a way to make Canelo fight the winner of Bear Beef and Joe Smith. What y'all think about that?
Yep. It only makes sense for Canelo.
How? The money in the bank.
It's not because he's not.
Oh, don't freeze up now. Don't you freeze up now. Oh no, don't freeze up. Don't you freeze up now. But why he froze it, we'll keep it
He's
going.
fighting for money and legacy, bro.
Is he?
That's the only reason why he going up to 75 for legacy.
All right, so Bivol is a legacy fight. Is that what you're telling me?
No, because he's going up to 75 and he got a chance to be undisputed at 75. Two fights. Listen to this. It took him 4 fights at 68 to become undisputed.
Facts.
In 2 fights at 75, he can be undisputed.
Facts.
Why fight Triple G? Why fight Benavidez? Why fight Charlo when he can become undisputed in 2 fights and be undisputed in 2 weight classes?
Let's be clear about something. Let's be clear about something. Let's get one thing straight. Now, that sound good, but you know deep down what you want to see happen. You want him to fight the winner. No, you want to see him fight the winner of Bear Beef and Joe Smith because you think one of them can get him out of there.
No, I don't. I don't believe neither one of them can get him out of here. I believe Canelo wins both fights at 75.
New text message from Custy.
See, Brandon said, I don't know how Canelo, it depends on how Canelo does with Bivol. He thinks he fights Triple G next because he isn't fighting Smith, Bear Beef until the fall. Like I say, man, listen. We're going to keep our eye on it. I'm still standing 10 toes down that he going to fight Triple G. They're going to make Triple G come up to like 170, and he going to beat up the fat old man, knock him out. Then he may try and make a run at the Bear Beef Joe Smith winner. You know what I'm saying?
I believe Canelo got two fights in him. If he can win against old boy in May, and then fight for undisputed in September, I think after that he might retire.
For what? Why would he retire? He's still making money, and people still paying to see him. He ain't that old.
Because guess what? He's not gonna give the boxing fans the fights that they want to see. He's not gonna put himself in harm's way of fighting the Benavidez or fighting the Charlo. So that's the easiest route. It was paid for him. He hit it, get up out, promote, and maybe do some shit like Floyd do. Come back and do exhibition fights.
All right, so we're gonna get to that later too. So let's move on. So later on in the day, we first got Ryan Garcia versus Tagoe. Did you see that one?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of that fight?
Ryan needs help. I don't see Ryan couldn't make 35. They made that fight at a catch weight, and I think it was catch weight at 139. So I see Ryan going up to 140, avoiding everybody at 35, going up to 40, and seeing what he can do at 40. But Ryan still he got a little power in that punch, man, but he's still lacking the tools, man, the real live tools. I don't think Gooseman is the right fit either.
Why everybody keep blaming Goose though? Why is
I mean,
everybody blaming Goose?
he brought Goose to the table.
I get that, but why you blaming Goose?
Because guess what? That's who the fuck he got training him right now. Rosado, Eddie ain't training him no more. He left Eddie.
We get it. He left Eddie Venoso, but why is everybody blaming Goose?
I'm blaming Ryan Garcia. That's who I'm blaming. I'm blaming Garcia. He left Eddie, and I don't know, bro.
Maybe he left. Hold on, but maybe he left Eddie because he wouldn't drink the coffee or he wouldn't eat the Mexican meat. They tried to make him eat the meat or drink the coffee. He didn't want to do it.
That might be true, bro. That might be true, but at the same time, he don't look no better. He ain't got no better since he left Eddie.
This his first fight.
Did you see improvement?
We're gonna go around the room. Coach Sean, Smoke With Me TV. Welcome, Coach Sean, from Sibby Boxing to the room. Smoke With Me
Coach
TV is in the room.
Good.
What did y'all think of Ryan Garcia's performance?
What's going on?
Ryan Garcia.
I'm chilling. I think as far as his performance, it definitely wasn't nothing to talk about. I think his opponent did more to himself than Ryan did to him.
Hey, he came in there just to survive.
As I said, yes, he did. He stole money. When the bell rung, and I just said this earlier on what's the name? When the bell rung, when the bell rung, dude came out and went backwards, and that's how he fought till like the 9th or 10th round. I mean the 8th or 9th round. Ducking, dodging, running. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have turned around a couple times. Yeah. I think Ryan, if Ryan had a real boxing IQ, Ryan could have really like did something with the kid, with him, but he don't. One of the basic things that I think most fighters would know, when you got a fighter that's doing a lot of movement, all you gotta do is step back from him. By stepping back, they're gonna bring them to you. That's gonna make them stop and kind of come a little bit to you. You know, there's other things Ryan could have did. Ryan could have been using the small steps to work in that circle. That would have possibly stopped dude from moving. Because Ryan actually followed him around. He didn't cut the ring off. He followed the man around. That's why the man was semi-successful at running for a whole fight. You know, so if I had to give Ryan a grade, it'd have to be a D-.
Yeah, Ryan ain't impressed me at all. At all.
Oh, his right hand.
I felt as big as Ryan was and as small as that dude was, I thought that Ryan was going to tear him up. But he ain't impressed me at all. Somebody said that he should go up to 140. I don't know about that. Yeah.
Hey, he gonna have to.
Did y'all notice how Ryan was throwing his right hand?
Did we notice what?
How Ryan threw his right hand. He threw his
He's
right hand.
He's supposed to have an injury to his right hand.
Baseball. They ain't got, that's the fist, I'm sure. Not the arm, the shoulder, the forearm. All that was wrong before the fist even came out.
Okay. They said somebody supposed to have a hand injury. At the end of the day, it was more of an amateurish type fight for 12 rounds, to be honest. It was an amateurish type fight for 12 rounds. And I think we can safely to say that Ryan has to do better if he wants.
They fought 10, didn't they? I thought they fought 10.
No, they went 12. They didn't go 12?
It was 12?
No, I think they went 12.
All right, it was hideous. It was 12? Okay, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, Ryan went. Anyway, you look at it, it went the distance. It was 10, 12 rounds that we didn't need to see. So at the end of the day, it was a lackluster performance. So now let's get hot. Let's get hot. Let's get hot and get to one of the meat and potatoes of the weekend. Erickson Lubin versus. Y'all know what happened. Listen, I call good money. I didn't call that, but I did pick Fundora to win the fight. I just didn't. I'm cool with Erickson Lubin, another guy. I just didn't like the physicality matchup. I didn't like the physicality sets. 6'5" versus 5'9",
Yeah.
and all of that. You know what I mean? I just thought it was gonna be a little shaky.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got listen to me. To me, I'm gonna let y'all go. But to me, when you find somebody with a type of advantage, it takes a certain type of fighter to negate that physicality. You have to have a certain skill set, and I didn't think that Lubin had what it took to get around that, and eventually it didn't. Who want to go next?
That fight showed that his chin is Americanish.
Whose chin is Americanish?
Uh-oh. Who you talking about, Coach Sean?
Lubin.
How is chin Americanish? You're not getting that off.
Yeah, explain that one to me, Coach. Come on, man. Explain that one to me.
Yeah, I can't agree with that, Coach.
Hold up.
Defend yourself.
Said slight Americanish.
Nah, ain't no. Listen. You no. Today, the way y'all been treating me today, you standing 10 toes down. Ain't no slight. Ain't no either. You saying it or you ain't.
Yeah. No, listen. His chin is suspect. Before that guy dropped him with the uppercuts, and I thought Lubin was gonna go down then. Rewind that same round where he dropped Lubin. He actually had caught Lubin. They was kind of like inside. He caught Lubin. Boom. Lubin Badish showed that he was caught. Put him down a little bit later. That's a little Americanish, man. Come on, man. It's a little fragile.
Listen, let's say this though.
Fragile.
He got hit by some punchers, bruh. He got clipped by Charlo. He got clipped by Banana, and it looked like this boy Fundora can crack a little bit too. So he's not like he getting hit by just anybody. Mir Khan got robbed by anybody.
But listen. He showed
I think
that
there's some strong words you're using, Sean.
that chin, he got a crack in it.
Agree.
So what happened with cracks, right? They get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why I say Americanish. Soon, he's going to be put down. He need to go ahead and get his start studying the CDL book. He need to. I'm sorry, he need to. Start studying the CDL book.
God, yo, you are blasphemous right now, yo. My man say he need to go get his CDL.
I'm joking.
Yo, and you a trainer? Talking about that man better get his CDL license. Oh my God.
I'm saying he need to get the book, man. He needed to get the book. That's it. You gotta admit, man, his chin is a tad shaky, man. It's a tad shaky.
Right.
It is. Fundora to be that strong. You see his legs? So,
all right, y'all know what's about to happen now. Legs? So hold on. What's about to happen now, y'all? Listen, it's about to get hot in here. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all, for the first time. The Troy Graham experience. It's about to get lit. Let's go. We talking about Fundora versus Erickson Lubin right now.
Gentlemen, how's everybody doing? Look, I'm going to switch to my laptop because my phone sometimes makes a clicking noise that people have been calling me and it's going to knock me off the StreamYard. So I'm going to switch to my laptop for being back in, all right?
Okay, we got you. You in the building.
All right,
Coach Sean. You know, other than
Yo,
you told, hold on, I told you. Wait a minute, brother. I picked Fundora. What are you talking about? I picked Fundora. You didn't tell me nothing. I picked the man. You know what I'm saying? I picked the guy, Vinny. The only fight I got wrong this weekend was the Triple G joint. I got that one wrong. And I did pick Ryan to knock dude out. I got that prediction wrong, but Ryan still won. But that's what we had on my picks. Now, Smoke With Me TV. Come back right back to you, Sean. Smoke With Me TV.
What's going on?
Erickson Lubin, baby.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. Remember, I was going for Erickson. He got his ass whooped. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm re-listening.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. Ain't nothing else to say about that. I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I wouldn't go that far because he was.
I would. He got his ass whooped.
Hold on. Wait a minute. He was very much in the fight, and to me, I thought he was actually winning the fight. Till later on.
Nah.
Yeah. Lubin was live in that fight.
The judges had him up too. I ain't have him up. I had him down by like 2-3 rounds.
The judges had Lubin up, right?
Yeah, they did.
I told you.
But I had him down by like 3. I had Lubin down by like 3 rounds.
No, bro. No. Them rounds was competitive, bro. Them rounds was competitive. He was competing.
He was competitive, but he was taking too much punishment. He didn't use none of his defense. You know what I'm saying? He didn't use his defense at all. And Lubin is a good defensive fighter. He ain't moved. He just stood there.
Nah, he didn't listen to his corner. Okay. He didn't listen to his corner.
He didn't. Not at all.
What was you saying, Coach? He didn't listen to his corner because they was telling him ways to get around the length and what the dude was doing, but he chose to stay in the pocket. He did that part. But he was running in the big boy. He was running in the big boy till I think about the 6th round, and that's when the avalanche started happening, and the face started getting disfigured, and nose bone was coming out, and that's when all that started happening. And he dropped the boy in the 8th round. He dropped the ball, right?
Yeah, he did, but that's because he got a little. Fundora got a little careless.
I don't care what he did. He got hit. Now he got hit, and his body said no. That's what happened. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, now the damage to the boy's face made it look a lot worse than it was because I've never seen nobody's face look like that. I've never seen that.
His face looked it. Oh, but you couldn't even recognize him. He didn't look like himself at all, bro.
You know what I mean? That was just a bad look. Now I'm gonna let Basement come through because Basement got a different spin on the fight. He got a different spin. Go ahead, put it out there, Basement. Go ahead, we listen. You better hook that. You better hook that thing up. Nope. Mm-hmm. Look like you got the thing to the walkie in your hand. Oh. Hold on. I can't hear nobody right now. Everybody say something.
You can hear me?
I can hear Smoke.
What's up?
All right, I hear Troy.
What's up?
All right. Question in the room. Real quick as we speed the ball, they want to know what we think about how Tony Harrison looked.
No, he looked like
he looked good for the competition that he had.
Yeah, he looked like I thought he was going to look. He ain't look nothing like he wasn't spectacular, but he looked good.
Man, y'all hard.
Yo, you the hardest one up here. You know you the hardest one up here, AK.
Oh,
you know you are.
Man, I thought he did
the hardest one up here.
I think he did good enough.
No, I'm saying like he did good enough, but it wasn't spectacular. It was not like, oh shit, yo, did you see that? Right. It wasn't that spectacular.
Hold on. He deserves another shot at who? He said Tony Harrison deserves another shot at who?
So that might be my brother. That nigga love Tony Harrison. He swear up and down Tony Harrison to be getting another shot at Charlo.
At who? Like,
If that is him, if that is my brother, get out of here, man.
like I said,
For
listen.
real.
I like Tony Harrison fighting Tim Tszyu or one of them up and comers, but no, get him out the way. And Lord, don't let him fight that boy that Erickson Lubin just fought. Don't
Who y'all think? Who y'all think is ready for him?
I'm gonna save my. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go around the room and let y'all talk about who y'all think Fundora. Do you think Tony Harrison should fight Fundora or not Tony Harrison? Who? I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna shut up.
Charlo.
I can't hear you, Coach. Troy Graham. Who should Fundora fight next? And should Tony Harrison get a shot? I can't hear Troy or Coach Sean. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? I can't hear you, Coach. Oh, okay. Troy, you still there? Come on, Troy. But yeah,
muted. Troy muted.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna say for myself. That's Coach Sean coming back in. I'm gonna say for myself that to me, no, Tony Harrison should not get in the ring with Fundora. I think Fundora will absolutely steamroll Tony Harrison. I'm being honest. He's way too busy and too long for Tony Harrison. I mean, he's going to get the Tony. You know what I'm saying? Tony may make it look good for a couple rounds and have his moments and all that, but I think that avalanche coming, bro. That avalanche coming on him. But Coach Sean, go ahead.
You know, he's not one of my favorite fighters, but he's not. But I think that I would rather see the Charlo fight against him than any of them other guys. Yeah.
You so disrespectful, yo. You so disrespectful. What? Like, that's mad disrespectful, man. That man name is Jamel Charlo. You gonna call him man the Charlo. You mad disrespectful, yo. You
the Charlo, man. Come on, yo. Tell him again, Coach. The Charlo, man. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, man, you're not
one of them twin niggas.
Yeah. What is it? One of the who?
I said one of them twin niggas.
What I say earlier, AK. You remember that? Do you remember that?
All right, this what y'all want to do? This what y'all want to do? This what y'all want to do? It did what you want? It did what you want. I'm gonna ask you slow. This how y'all want to play it? Because listen, he trying to say, this is what he said earlier, right? He don't think much of the Charlo brothers. They got popularity because they was twins, and even though he fight for undisputed, he still ain't fought nobody. Do that sum up what you said?
But I didn't say that he hadn't fought nobody. The only thing I talked about was I feel like they're a little hype, a little bit hype. And I feel like the hype behind them was the sell was they were twins. That's it. I don't feel like they're nothing phenomenal or outstanding like people try to make them to be. And that's just I don't see it. For one, I see small things that they don't do. A basic thing like cutting the ring off. Like they don't cut the ring off properly.
That's 90% of boxing. That's 90% of the fighters in the sport right
guess
now.
What?
But now, one thing I am going to say
about fighters.
Huh?
One thing that I am going to say about the Charlos is where I can agree a little bit with Coach is that people make it seem like those are some of the slickest boxers in boxing, and they really not. They get touched up.
And
both of them.
And
like now, I'm just saying the way I'm Lions only all day. I'm Lions only all day long. But people do act like they like Floyd Mayweather with the skills, and they really not.
You know what?
Exactly.
Listen to me. Exactly. I'm gonna say this now. Listen. All you guys, listen. You Floyd fans, you Shakur Stevenson fans, listen. Everybody is not Floyd and Shakur. Okay? Everybody not gonna be that. People get hit. The rest of the fighters, listen to me. The rest of the fighters get hit. They get hit. Okay? Everybody not gonna beat it. Who?
Everybody get hit. Everybody get hit. But what I'm saying is, I feel like in effect allows them to get in places that, like, to me, they kind of like average fighters. This just to me, and y'all really may not agree, but I feel like they just average. Like, you can go to a small show, a Christy Martin show, and see a guy that with the same skill level and, you know what I'm saying, tough man mindset, you know. And I feel like in that Castaño fight, was a time when Charlo went from being the bully to looking a little bit distressed.
All right, y'all, real quick. Brandon said the Charlo brothers aren't bad boxers. They have a lot to be expected, but at this point, every tough fight, the next one is an easy one. Then they look average against guys like Castaño and Montiel. And then we got don't nobody want to fight the Charlo brothers.
That's
and
not
true.
Not again with that.
That's not true.
So then we got this one. He said Jamal talks all that talk all that, you know, but then he won't. Then he don't.
When it comes to David Benavidez, why does Charlo have to go up to fight him?
Because
David
he fights at
Benavidez
168.
Yeah, but still, David Benavidez, he can't stay off the drugs. He can't make weight.
That's absolutely not true. That is absolutely
going up. The man lost his belt twice on the scale. Twice.
Listen, your comment stuff absolutely.
Oh, you in the Matrix. You're in the Matrix, Troy.
You're in the Matrix, big brother.
In the Matrix, Troy.
How about now?
You still in the
Matrix?
I don't want to get on.
You in the Matrix? Yeah, you hot. Hey, West Coast Boxing. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section for you in a second. You in the Matrix? Oh, you in the Matrix, bro. You in the Matrix. I know you coming in hot. Come on, we coming in hot. Get your butt out the Matrix, bro. Because this about to get good.
Oh boy.
There you go. Come on.
Yeah. You know what I was saying about, David Benavidez, about the brother's last comment about him being on can't stay off drugs. That's 100% a lie. That's a lie right there, man. I just did an interview with the young, and he's training for a fight, man. That was the second interview that we did with him, and he came out and said that he had a problem the first time around, that it was the thing with his weight cost him his title, but now he's grown up and he's clean, he got a family, he's married, and he's focused on one thing, and that's just fighting the best and beating the best. So all that drug talk is a lie, man.
Bro, he admitted on Marco's platform the other day he had a problem with cocaine. He got a drug issue, bro. He got a problem with cocaine.
That was years ago, man. That was a year or two. It was a year or two ago, but that's not present day. What you gonna do? Judge the man by his past the whole time? That's like you by your past. Come on, man. No.
All right, now let me say this to y'all. All right, brother Vinny and everybody in there. I'm not subscribing to the people that are afraid to fight the Charlo brother talk. I'm not subscribing to that. Now, certain fighters, Triple G, Canelo, they had made concessions so they wouldn't fight Big Charlo. Fact, but I'm gonna say, Jamel is pretty much about to clean out his division. So, I mean, we're not going to, dally around that.
You think Jamel going to win this fight?
I absolutely do. Why not?
I think he's going to have some troubles.
Listen, let's be honest.
He's going to have some trouble.
If he didn't listen to his coach the first time, when his coach told him to step a foot on his gas, he'd have got Castaño out there the first fight.
I think he would have got stopped himself.
Who would have got stopped?
He'd have got stopped himself.
Who would have got stopped?
He fought Castaño. He fought Castano like that because he knew
Hey,
something
he
that
ain't
we
almost
ain't
get
know
dropped.
firsthand.
You see that boy do the stinky leg real quick. He did the stinky leg real quick, and got right back up on his knee.
If he thought for a second he could do what his coach told him to do, he would have did it. No matter how Castano look, Castano got something, and Charlo know what it is firsthand. That's why he didn't do what his trainer said.
Not going for that, coach.
Yeah, his trainer say do this. His trainer say do this. He said, yeah, right. Okay.
Yo, Brandon, you right about that. Brandon,
He didn't do the simplest thing in the fight, though, did he? To slow the man down. Jab.
No.
If he would have jabbed consistently, he would have slowed the dude down, right?
He hurt that man bad in the 10th round. Hold on.
And he got one of the best jabs in the game.
Hold on.
But he wasn't using.
Is it my imagination or was Castano hurt in the 10th round? Was he hurt or no?
He was hurt.
Did he go down?
And both times he had Castano hurt in that fight, he let him off the hook. He didn't get him out of there.
Did he go down?
I don't know if he let him off the hook. You just fighting a tough man.
Yeah. Did Castano go down?
No, he didn't.
He knew
Charlo almost did,
Castano
though.
had something. He did. I know.
Charlo almost went down.
Charlo knew Castano had something that nobody else could feel.
So, all right, enough of this. We're going to go around the room. I'm picking Charlo in the rematch. Who you picking, Smoke?
I'm picking Charlo.
Who you picking, Coach Sean?
Castano.
Troy Graham Express. Who you picking?
To be honest with you, if Charlo doesn't use his jab, I'm gonna pick the other. I'm gonna pick Castaños to beat him. He has to use that jab to slow him down. You can't go in there and just stray with him. He has to use that jab.
Troy. Say it again, Troy.
He got to use that jab, baby. Got to use it.
Fact. He has
but
to.
You know what? You know what that showed me though? You know what that showed me? Even I said it, and I always say this about both of the Charlos. Two things about them that hurts them. They can't cut the ring off, and they are very, very emotional guys. That's why he won't jab. He's emotional. I want to hit you with this. I want to hit you with this power hand. I want to hit you with. Nah, that's it. They are emotional. No, not a little bit. They are.
Why'd you leave Basement out there? You know, you didn't ask Basement who we got.
I'm coming to Basement.
Yeah, no,
Basement, who you got?
Very emotional guys.
Basement, who you got? Charlo Castano. Charlo Castano. He ain't picking no Castano.
Well, then you already know who he picking then. Dang. So I'm the only one that say Castano. Oh,
well, no. Troy Troy tiptoeing on it.
Where's the fight? Where is the fight? Texas?
No, they fighting in Cali.
Okay, Charlo loses. Thank you.
In my opinion, Charlo should have fought Andrade. I understand why in the politics. There is a point where you need the big names, and there are guys at 160, 168. I agree, Brandon. They need to get that fight on and popping. Now, let me say this though.
I agree with that.
Let me say this though. Boo Boo did say he's willing to fight Benavidez. Pick up the phone. If that call comes, you better pick up the phone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me give you a quote.
Already backpedaled out of there.
Let me give you a quote from David Benavidez's own mouth. He said, when he gets past this guy here, he's looking to fight, Andrade and was it Charlo? Yeah, Charlo, and whoever answers the phone or whoever accepts the contract, that's who we gonna fight. That's who we gonna fight next.
Now, real quick, while I got all these box aficionados, I got to give a shout out to the women in boxing. Michaela Mayer won this weekend, and she moves closer to a showdown with Alycia Baumgardner. I don't know if y'all want to expound on that, but I just had to throw that out there because I don't want to forget about the women. We love y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit. Shit, Jamie got a fight coming up soon too.
Is she fighting the babyface assassin again?
Who
Shannon Courtenay. Is she fighting Shannon Courtenay?
She trying to. That's what she's trying to work up, but it's looking like Shannon might be ducking.
Okay, I mean, it's her belt she took. So I mean,
the only female fight I really want to see. Okay,
is who? Is who? Your only female fight you want to see is who?
Yeah, you know, it's Shields versus that big girl from England.
Oh,
that's what I want to see. Shields versus that big rude girl from England.
Hold on, no. Before we get to that, though, like did you hear the fight that man just had? You hear that fight that man just had? He talking about Savannah Monster versus Amanda Serrano. I mean, Katie Taylor.
That's gonna be a great fight. That's gonna be a great fight from my understanding. But you know, I've never seen either one of those ladies fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. No,
nice.
I've never seen.
Hey,
nice.
Let me say this. All of y'all who got you got your boxing shows on there, y'all better tap into them. It's some great fights. It's gonna be some great women fights you're gonna miss. You gotta tap into it.
Mm-hmm.
You got some great ones. Now, why everybody here? We could talk about Lubin, we could talk about all that, but it's fight week, y'all. And it goes down this Saturday. Errol Spence versus Dennis Ugas. It's here. What you talking about? What's all that for?
I wanted to see Spence versus Crawford. That's the only Spence fight I want to see. I'm not interested in this. I mean, there's gonna be a good fight, but and yes, I'm gonna watch it. But the whole time I'm watching it, I'm gonna be like, why didn't he just fight Crawford, man? Why didn't he just fight Crawford?
I'm gonna ask this for everybody in the room real quick. For everybody in the room, comment section, all y'all that follow boxing. Did we really want to see this man fight Terence Crawford fresh off a car accident? And did you really want to see him fight Terence Crawford fresh off eye surgery? I'm going to ask you that question one more time. Troy, because if
his eye surgery was last year, man.
His eye surgery was right before the fight.
His eye surgery was last year.
His eye surgery was in August.
We are in April of 2022, last year.
Brother, his eye surgery is last August. The August is just passed.
Okay, listen. If his eye's so bad, why is he fighting you guys? Why is he fighting anybody?
I asked you a question. Did you want him to fight Terence Crawford fresh off the surgery? Is all I'm asking you.
I wanted him to fight Crawford on the date that he's fighting Ugas. That's my honest answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I tell y'all what, everybody that follow boxing, everybody that follow us, be on Clubhouse or one of these locations on the night of the 16th or in the 17th, because we're gonna get into all of that. I think you're gonna get what you want. December 2022, the end of this year, you will get Crawford versus Spence. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want.
Now, tell me something, because I've been hearing I hear things. Did he sign a 1 deal or 2 fight deal with PBC? I hope to God he didn't.
All right, everybody. Let me put this out there for everybody that's following this and all y'all that listen to me. Now, I want y'all to understand something. The rumors and everything you're hearing about Crawford possibly signing a 1 or 2 fight with PBC is coming from them. They're saying this themselves.
Hallelujah.
Listen to me. No. It's not coming from PBC. I'm saying Terence Crawford and his people are the ones putting the information in the street. They're the ones putting this out there. So him signing with them potentially, yes, it is more likely he's going to sign a 1 or 2 fight deal with PBC. That's more than likely going to happen. Yes.
His career is going to die.
How's his career going to die? How's his career die if he fight with PBC?
They don't make. Listen, Thurman and Spence never happened. Santa Cruz and Russell never happened. So Crawford and Spence is gonna happen now?
You made 2 fights. You named 2 fights. Out of 1,000 fights, you named 2.
Oh, Wilder and old boy here, Joshua. Never happened. You going back to that? Never happened.
You going back to that? You going back to that?
We going back We're gonna keep going back because there's a pattern here that you won't admit. They don't make those type of fights happen. They
Okay.
just don't. They have all Jacobs and Charlo. Never happened.
Do you know? You realize that when Jacobs went to the zone when that happened, right? Not he wasn't on PBC,
Al Heyman was still his advisor.
but he's
The
Al
fight
Heyman
could
is
have
still,
got done.
sir.
Fight could have got done.
Al Heyman is his advisor now, but he also got Jacobs the Triple G and Canelo fight, right? Did he get Triple? Did he get him the Triple G and Canelo
No,
fight?
he didn't. That was old boy in England that got those.
Bruh, you do realize he fought Triple G before he signed with the Zone, right?
If he could get Jacobs Triple G, why can't he get Charlo Triple G? Thank you. Why don't you join in, Coach, in Basement, please? You know, the doors of the church are open, please.
No, bro. No, he did sign. Danny Jacobs is still under. Al Heyman is still his advisor, even on the Zone. He's still his advisor now. So all of those fights he got, he was part of.
I named 5 fights, man. All I know, if he goes there, that's a perfect way that his career will just die. Dillian White had a chance to go to PBC. He never went. Thank God for that.
Oh, so you wait a minute. So you're gonna use the guy? You're gonna use the guy who's been waiting for a title shot for all this time as your example?
Or a title shot by a certain guy that sent him a video saying that I don't have to fight you for the next 3 years and I won't fight you, even though I'm not afraid of.
Who said that?
The once great Black King from Alabama on his face.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear about something. The only thing Deontay Wilder did for Dylan White was do a favor, because anybody in their right mind knows he knocked Dylan White out, knocked Dylan White in the next October.
Why didn't he take care of him then? Why didn't he go to England and fight him?
Hold on. Did we not see?
And then he established his name.
Wait a minute. Did we not see a 43-year-old man knock your man underneath the ropes, and we saw the bottom of his shoe? I saw who made the shoe.
A 40-year-old man do that to him. I didn't see an Alabama man do that to him, though. I saw a 40-year-old man. So, what's your point?
That's the first time in a boxing match. That's the first time I ever seen the entire design of somebody's shoe before.
Well, that's kind of funny because the same thing happened to Wilder. He landed on his face, so I'm pretty sure you saw the design of his shoe too, and his drawers too, on his face.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna come in hot. That's why I brought you in here. Come on. Listen, it's going down this December 2022. Terrence Crawford gonna fight probably Keith Thurman in July, and then the 2 winners will fight each other in December. You're gonna get what you want, babe. You're gonna get what you want.
I got a feeling Ugas is just his time. He might slowly just outbox Spence. I got that feeling.
That's what you want to happen.
I'm not playing.
That's what you want to happen.
That's a part of it too. That's a part of it. But I think he has the actual. I do. I really believe that.
You believe he got the what?
KILS to outbox him.
Okay, no, he doesn't. Spence is the better boxer, bro. So between the two, Spence is the better boxer. So that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't listen. You know what? Let me say this to everybody. I don't know what it is about Errol Spence that everybody seems to just think he's just this regular, untalented fighter that's just holding the belts till Terrence Crawford gets to him. I don't know what it is he's done to make y'all think that. This boy is way more talented than you think. Go ahead,
Basement man. Who you got in that fight with Ugas and Spence?
You know he got Spence. I don't even know why you asking me. You know it. You going with Ugas?
Where you at, Basement?
He around. He come through.
Okay, good. Why don't you ask the people in the chat who they got, man?
They talking. Look. Okay, I'm gonna go back up and show you what they saying in the chat. Okay, just for you. You see somebody say, watch Spence work that body. West Coast boxing says Spence all day. So the chat is speaking, my brother. The chat is speaking. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, man. I got a power I got an XL power grill in here. I got an air fryer, a big old super duper air fryer, and I got an extra pot. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of crow, and you can have it in the style you want after the fight. Okay,
I bet
you won't.
Have that same energy next week. That's what I'm saying. Have that same energy. Have that same energy. You know what I mean?
Hey,
this
Coach.
boy, Coach.
So you back?
Coach back. They having technical difficulties.
Okay. I bet you Coach gonna say it's gonna be a tough fight.
I'm down here. Coach, whenever you're ready, we're talking about Spence and Ugas. Spence and Ugas. But like I said, though, but like I said, all the talk about Crawford going to PBC and everything, all the information that's coming out, what little you got is coming from Bo Mac and Bud's people. So they're the ones talking about it. Nobody else is.
I hope he don't sign to them for one fight, two fight, half a fight. He's just gonna go there and die.
Bro, no, he's not. Who's over there that's dead? That's what I want to know. Who's dead?
Who's he gonna fight over there? Who he gonna fight?
You know he gonna fight. He gonna fight Keith Thurman, and then he gonna fight Earl.
I don't want to see no. Not okay. If there's a fight before Spence, then they just telling you that you're not gonna get the Spence fight because
no. That's what they let's listen. Now listen. That's probably what's in limbo right now. What's in limbo about the deal right now is this. He's now the fact about fighting in July. That's what him and Bomac said they wanted. See what I'm saying? You got to go to the Twitter Spaces and listen to the Bomac interview. This stuff that's coming out of Bomac's mouth that they decided they want to fight before a fight with Spence later on down the road. They want to fight in between. That's them talking. Go ahead, Troy. Come on.
Nah, man. I'm waiting on Coach to jump in here.
Coach, who you pick? Errol Spence or Ugas?
What? I don't know.
You don't know?
Errol Spence. I said
repeat what you said.
Okay. Spence. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Oh, Coach.
I heard some doubt in his voice when he says he was like Spence. He didn't say Spence. I heard some doubt in his voice, man.
So let me ask you something. So since you so against PBC, what promotional company do you approve of?
They're all the same. They all of them do something, and I don't give a damn about promotional companies. I'm a boxing fan, you know.
Why are you talking about
what goes on in the ring is all I really pay attention to.
So let me say this to you. Like this month right now, and what's the pattern going on? We're getting a buffet of good fights. We're getting good fights. Why are you mad then if you're a boxing fan?
What buffet of good fights we got?
After the Spence fight next week, you got your boy Dylan White and Tyson Fury. Then the week after that, we got Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor and Shakur Stevenson and Valdez. What you mad about?
That's a damn good fight, and none of them are on PBC. Thank you.
None of them on PBC. Ugas versus Spence's PBC.
Oh yeah, 1 out of 4. Okay, good.
Well, actually, brother, if you're paying attention, each network got one fight. If you're paying attention. And the Zone got more than all of them right now in this month. And then guess what? And then next month you got Castano and Charlo too for Undisputed. That's a PBC card too, in case you ain't know.
I hope that fight happens. I got this.
It's locked and loaded. It's locked already.
Then it might fall apart. I hope it happens. I really want it to happen because I really want him to be undisputed. I really do. I really want him to be undisputed, man. So I hope it happens. Well, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Oh no, I think Spence gonna I definitely win. Yeah, I think he's gonna win. I believe.
You hear
Is he
that?
going to dominate? Because he think you're doubting, Coach. Is he going to dominate? Is he going to be a tough fight? Going to be a struggle?
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a tough fight, especially for 12. But I don't know. It's gonna probably be a little challenge. Ugas, I did go back and look at him a little bit. He ain't no chump. No, he ain't no chump. I just don't see him beating no Errol Spence. No, he can't beat. I don't think he beats Spence.
Now, two things just happened here. I was listening to Coach talk. Much respect to him. An apostle. Then apostle is like a flagger in the street. You know, when the people that flag you tell you to go left, right on the street because they're fixing the street.
Yeah.
He was trying to sway Coach. Charlo gonna win. Spence gonna win. Spence gonna win. Then Coach answered, sounding like Charlo from Tyson's podcast. Yeah, man. This is Charlo, man. You know what it is. Say the name. This is Big Charlo.
Charlo scared to call names, man.
Say the name, Coach. Say the name, Coach.
Hey, let me be clear about something. Listen. He's stopping Ugas. Let's get the nonsense out of the way. He's stopping Ugas, and if he don't stop him, he's gonna beat him up. One of the two. Gonna be a bad night. It's gonna be a bad night.
Like he stopped the last. Wow, when did he last have a stoppage? What year was that?
It's only been 3 fights. Hold on. His last stoppage was Lamont Peterson. That's his last stoppage.
And what year was that?
3 fights ago.
What year?
Probably 2018, 2019. You do realize Spence only has 27 fights, right? And he only been the distance 5 times. So I don't know why everybody keep trying to make it the big deal. He only been the distance 5 times. 21 of his wins about knockout, coach 6 times. 21 of his 27 wins about knockout, bro. Hello.
He always seems to knock out the lesser competition.
What did you just say?
He always seems to knock out the lesser competition.
Lesser competition. Okay. Nobody else knocked out Chris Algieri. He the only one.
Chris Algieri's lesser not true. Not true. Didn't Pacquiao drop him?
Pacquiao dropped him. He didn't knock him out.
Okay, but I'm sure he could have. Like I said, and Chris Algieri, when he fought Chris Algieri, he was a dietitian that was making a comeback into boxing.
Dietitian? They made a competition.
That's what he does. He helps.
I don't know if you know it though. Watch this. You do know, right, that Chris Algieri went on to fight Amir Khan, right? And then when Amir Khan won a closely high-tested fight with Chris Algieri, he got a Canelo fight the next fight.
The same Khan y'all said was washed up.
No. What I'm saying is this. No. I'm speaking to.
Okay.
Chris Algieri was good enough for Amir Khan to get a decision over to go fight Canelo. These facts, though. I mean,
I don't know if y'all can hear me, man.
So how bad is Chris Algieri? He was good enough. A win over him got Amir Khan a Canelo fight, man. You tell me. How good is it? Nah, man. Chris Algieri been in the ring with Ruslan Provatovich, Manny Pacquiao.
No, but seriously, you calling that upper, top competition is Chris Algieri now?
No, seriously? But he's a former world champion that been in the ring with other elite fighters, and they didn't knock him out, but Earl did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, let me say this out. Look. What just happened? Y'all got me messing up my panel. But look, listen. He's going to hurt Ugas really bad. Potentially stop him or beat him up. He's going to show everybody that he's back on top of his game. And then as soon as that happens, 9 times out of 10, Bud Crawford going to be somewhere in the vicinity that night. They're going to talk that night. Trust me when I tell you.
And the last person he stopped was Compost.
Lamont Peterson.
2018. That was the last one he stopped.
Who did he fight? He fought him after Lamont? I mean, we know he went to distance with Mikey Garcia. We know he went to distance with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. Those his last 3 fights. Those his last 3 fights right there.
Yeah. His he fought Peterson, which he got an RTD in. Then he had a first-round KO against Campos. After that, he fought Mikey Garcia. Couldn't put that little man away.
Never been stopped.
Sean Porter. No. What stopped? Danny Garcia.
Never been stopped.
You know, now Ugas. Never been stopped. Why'd you say that? Never been stopped. Say it. Never been stopped.
Yeah, Ugas hasn't been stopped. You're right. You're right. But I still stand.
Man, did you notice that after the whole hugging and kissing on Yellow Beezy neck that he stopped knocking people out?
Oh my God. That's what we doing, bro. You know what though? Perfect. You picking Ugas, and then I know you picking Bud after he fight Ugas. So listen, y'all gonna get you gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want, but don't be surprised when that young boy shock you.
It's gonna be a good fight. There's gonna be a good fight.
He's gonna
Very
battle.
good fight.
Ugas is my guy. Ugas is my guy, but he's gonna get banged, bro.
I hope it
Here's
is
the thing, though, brother. Earl is a very, very, very talented fighter. I've always said that. He's above level. When I first started watching him, I liked his timing. His timing was something special, and he had those eyes. He had very good eyes where he could counter you and all that. But you have to live the life as well as you have to live the life. Once you leave that ring, you have to live the life also. He out here drinking and carrying on. That's not living life, man, because you could get a call at any time. You get a call at any time for a fight. Crawford's a fighter's fighter. Crawford's like the Cool G Rap of fighters. He's always in shape. He's always in shape, and he's always ready to go. He's always if you call Cool G Rap today and ask him to drop your verse right now, you'd be like, cool, do it, because he's always ready to go.
Cool.
Yeah. And Spence is like
don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy.
No, I'm trying to think who he is. No,
don't say nothing crazy,
say nothing crazy.
About one of our hip hop legends. Don't say nothing crazy.
You know what? Hold on. Let me kill that. Let me kill that Amber Alert.
I just got the same one.
Yeah,
I just got an Amber Alert too.
Let me get back. Yeah, Spence is like the Ravens' former quarterback who took him to the Super Bowl. When he was playing football, he trained and kept in shape, but he was a 9-to-5er. Outside
you talking
of that,
about Joe Flacco?
He went home.
You compared Spence to Joe Flacco?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what. The only difference is that they live different lives. When Flacco wasn't playing, he didn't give a damn about football. He focused on the family. When Flacco was playing, he focused on football.
Are you a Raven fan?
I live in Baltimore. Easy
You're
answer, yes.
Fan, right? You know what, though? A lot of y'all Baltimore Ravens fans, y'all are ungrateful. The way y'all talk about Joe Flacco is crazy.
No, let me tell you what. Joe was one of the best quarterbacks I've seen come to Baltimore, period. I'm not knocking him because he's very honest. Joe wasn't working, he was a family man.
Y'all should love Joe Flacco.
How do you love somebody you don't know?
You know what I'm talking about. As a fan, if that's your team, y'all should have nothing but great stuff to say about Joe Flacco.
I tell you what I did love about him. If they got to the playoffs and he was there and he was right, they had a chance to win every single year because he had that much confidence in himself. He had that much confidence in himself. They just had to put him in the right plays, which is what happened when they won the Super Bowl.
That man, y'all better chip with that man. That man put the team on his back that year. Come on, man.
I got a lot of respect for him, man. Kyle Bowler, no. Joe Flacco, all the time. But go ahead, Coach, or somebody else, man. I'm getting parched.
I said what I thought about the fight.
All right, so look, man. Let's talk about a Shakur fight because if we get into the White fight, you already know who I'm picking. So it don't make no sense with that.
Coach. No. Let's not jump subjects. He's picking Dylan White. He's picking Dylan
all day
White.
and twice on Sunday.
I think Dylan White gonna get stopped.
You'll get stopped by who?
Tyson Fury, right?
By Tyson Fury. Okay. And please, now you're a coach. Please, why do you believe that and give a breakdown? Because a lot of times when I talk to people, I literally have to dumb myself down and blow up. So, but you're a coach.
It's just, but all right, let me say this too now. Just because a person a coach don't mean they gonna make sense. I just feel that some of the even at his age right now, Tyson Fury age right now, I feel that some of the tools that he do possess, a lot of heavyweights don't possess them. Somebody like Usyk do, and because Usyk age, he's younger, fresher. I feel like Usyk can beat Fury, but I don't see Dylan White honestly as being a threat past like maybe round 4 or 5. I don't see him being a threat.
Okay. Now, Coach, can you give me a breakdown of how you see the fight going between White and Fury? After 5 rounds, how do you see it going?
After 5 rounds, I see if Fury don't stop him, I just see it being him kind of like taking off far skill wise. The gap if it's close going up around there, I feel that Fury has his skills, things like his footwork. Even though I'm not gonna make it like his footwork is great. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying his footwork compared to maybe Dylan. I'm gonna say a Dylan White. His boxing ability. It's just they don't compare. And as the fight go on, I just feel that Tyson Fury will pull away. You hear me?
Okay, Apostle. Yeah, I heard you. But I keep hearing about this footwork and everything else he does, and I personally don't see I don't see the great.
I'm not saying because I spoke about his footwork before with some guys, and they felt like his footwork was great. I just feel like he has better footwork than a lot of the heavyweights that's out there. Usyk, on the other hand, I feel footwork is better than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's footwork at times is clumsy to me. I feel that Usyk's footwork is a lot sharper. However, Dylan White don't have that footwork at all. So,
Apostle?
No, this is time for you to rebuttal. I'm gonna listen.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
listening.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Well,
I'm listening.
okay. Well, let me give you my take on it.
Okay.
Tyson Fury is I keep hearing the word great when his name comes up from different people, right? I don't see greatness. I don't see greatness. I don't see all-time greatness in any of the current heavyweights. Let me say that clearly. It ain't just him. None of them are all-time greats. They might be great for this era, but that's where the buck stops, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'm not gonna
as
argue
far
with
as Fury goes, when people talk about his footwork and all that, if his footwork was so good, why did he get knocked down so many damn times by a man who just has one hand? He has one power hand. Why the hell did he get knocked down so many times by this dude that has one power punch and that's it? Ain't like he got a left hook, ain't like he got an uppercut, ain't like he attacked the body. He throws a straight right.
that. Let me ask you something. Real quick. Let me ask you a question. Are you saying that? Do you deny the punching power of Deontay Wilder?
I obviously do not. What I'm asking is, if your footwork is so great, why are you always standing in front of a man who you know has a powerful right hand and get knocked down?
Now,
first fight he got knocked.
Go ahead.
Okay, first fight he got knocked down. Second fight, did he get knocked down? Second fight, I think he did.
No.
Third fight, he didn't.
No.
Oh, okay, damn. Okay, damn. Then that was Wilder get knocked down all the times. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Third fight, he got knocked down a lot. So, and as far as people say for his size, he has good footwork. Yeah, for his size. So if he was 6'4" and he had the same footwork, he would be what? Average.
But he is 6'9" though.
Yeah, he is 6'9", and
he's 6'9".
Yeah, he moves. He's the best 6'9" moving heavyweight fight I've ever seen, because there's been a 7-foot heavyweight in there too.
No,
there's been a 7-foot heavyweight that didn't move like that.
Put it like this: the fighters in earlier years was heavyweights were better athletes. They were better boxers. They was better skilled. But he's not fighting none of them no time soon. Now you're sitting there. Now you're saying, okay, how does we call Tyson Fury this, that, and the third? He got knocked down by Wilder, right? But your man has been knocked out. See what I'm saying? Is a difference. You know what I mean?
But he was knocked out by nobody named Fury.
He was knocked out by AJ and Alexander Povetkin.
Right. Two guys who we know could punch.
Yeah, but we've seen lesser fighters go the distance with these guys.
Lesser? Oh, yeah. Okay, but they don't have nothing to do with him. They just caught him as time went on. He got tired, and they caught him with uppercut. Then and the second time when he got knocked,
either one of these fights went long.
When he got knocked out by the Russian, that was a beautiful setup. I say it all the time. Beautiful setup.
Dressed him
beautiful.
Up. Did he dress him up?
There's no other heavyweight. There's no other heavyweight, that could do that move that caught White that now. There's no current heavyweight that could do that. None. Joshua can't do it. Fury, I know, can't do it.
Joshua did not know.
Joseph Parker can't do it.
Joshua didn't need to do it.
Yeah,
he got him out of there.
Yeah. But my point is this, right? If people, okay, prior to the Wilder fight, the second Wilder fight, you never heard anybody say Tyson Fury's a puncher.
Facts.
You want to know why? Because he's not a puncher, and he's still not a puncher.
Okay.
He's a puncher against Deontay Wilder, but he's not okay. You know what? Come the next 2 weeks, we'll see.
All right, let me say this to you.
Nothing's changed.
Let me say you to this. Let me say this. All right, he's not a puncher, as you say, right? He did something to Vladimir Klitschko, right? He did something in the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Then after that second round,
he made the fight disgusting and ugly.
Look, what I'm saying to you is this: after the second round, he hit Klitschko with something that made him not walk him down for the rest of the fight. He was on his best behavior for the rest of the fight. Something he did made Klitschko respect his punching power.
I can tell you what he did. I can tell you what he did. He did a Floyd Mayweather. Jab, hit, hold. Jab, hit, hold.
That's
Jab,
not
hit,
enough. That's
hold.
not enough. That's not enough to make a puncher stop coming after you. Did you see
It
the way?
makes a man frustrating.
What I'm saying to you is, did you see the way Klitschko went after AJ?
Because he's been training for 2 years and he was in the best shape of his life. I've never seen him look like that his whole career. He was in and mind you now, these are his words. He's been training for 2 years and he was in the best shape of his life. I've never seen him move that fluently any time in his career.
So you're saying he was in better shape? He was in better shape?
100% better shape. 100%
That's
better
your
shape.
reason? That's your reason you running
He
with?
was much more fluid. He was much more fluid. I've never, ever seen him fight that fluid before with all that movement and carry on. He was just jab, right? He was stiff. He was always considered a stiff fighter. He flowed like water in that fight. And he dropped him.
You do realize, right? You do realize that when Tyson Fury fought Klitschko, he hadn't lost a fight in 7 years, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, because I mean, you can't name anybody that he fought. I can, though.
That Klitschko when Klitschko was winning all those fights.
No. I'm talking about Fury. I thought you were talking about Fury because Fury was undefeated too.
When Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko, Klitschko had not lost a fight in 7 years.
That's great. And your point?
He was the undisputed champion for 7 years.
That's great. And your point?
So you can't take that victory from him. He beat the guy.
Why do y'all do that? I didn't take anything from anybody. I simply said that when I saw that man in the ring, I didn't recognize him as Klitschko. I thought he was somebody else. His movement was great. Listen to me. I watched them since they first came out, and then when they went to Kronk. I've never seen him do the things he's done in the Joshua fight his whole career. You can go watch it and see for yourself. He's never moved like that. He's never been that fluid ever.
All I'm saying is I'm not going to take nothing away from Fury. If your man win the fight, I'll give him his flowers.
I'm not taking anything away.
Go ahead. If your man win the fight, I'll give him his flowers.
I don't know where y'all get this from. People take stuff away from people. What I'm saying is this. You know, he's been anointed as this great fighter and he could knock you out and he can have all this great movement. Where's that been his whole career?
Nobody beat him. So what are you saying? Nobody's beat him.
Yeah, because he ain't fighting nobody. But listen, I can tell you the names that made him big.
Okay.
Hold on. Cunningham, and then there was Derek Chisora.
Yeah.
Then he fought Klitschko, and then he fought Wilder.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
So basically, all of a sudden now, because he beat Wilder, Wilder's a great fighter.
Let me ask you something though.
I keep asking people that.
Did Usyk not fight Dirk Chisora to get a AJ fight?
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, he fought Dirk Chisora, and then he fought AJ.
I mean, Derek Chisora has bigger losses than
Did your man fight Dirk Chisora twice? Did your man fight Dirk Chisora twice?
And he fought him as a southpaw the second time and looked beautiful.
But didn't Dillian White fight Dirk Chisora twice?
Oh, Dillian White, yeah. I thought you were talking about him and Fury.
So that's what I'm saying. So your man fought Dirk Chisora twice.
Okay. And he beat him the first time and he knocked him out the second time.
Knocked him out in the 11th round in the second fight, yeah.
I don't understand your point.
So you said Dirk Chisora, like Dirk Chisora only fought Fury, like Dirk Chisora didn't fight Dillian White. Dirk Chisora
No. We were talking about Fury. Fury
I know
only
that.
fought
What I'm
four
saying
people.
What I'm saying is this. But what I'm saying is, okay, one of the people that Fury fought is Dirk Chisora, right?
Yes.
Dirk Chisora also fought Klitschko. Dirk Chisora also fought
I already know his resume. He has a very good resume.
So
he has a very good resume, but you have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
So is that a quality win for Tyson Fury?
Of course it was, because he had nobody else on there was Steve Cunningham at the time. So of course it was.
And then he beat Vladimir Klitschko.
Right.
Deontay Wilder.
And then he quit.
But again, so right now, that's a respectable resume.
Yeah, well, I guess for this era it is, yeah.
I mean, listen, basically, one of the other guys that people say that's out there, he's about to fight now, right? So after this, it'd be Dillian White. The only other person he wouldn't have fought is AJ.
Yeah, and he's not going to get a chance to.
That's what I'm saying, man. So listen, he cleaning out the closet.
Let me tell you why I feel so strongly about not Wilder,
Dylan White.
White.
Right.
I tell people this all the time. He's not Superman. He's not the best fighter I've seen. He's not by far. He's not the best fighter I've seen. But you know what I like about the cat? He trains with tools that God gave him. And you know what I like about him? He is determined. When he wins, he said, "Who's next?" When he loses, he says, "Get me my rematch." No complaints. That same attitude goes both ways. If you knock him out, he's gonna say, "Get me my rematch." If he beats you, they're gonna say, "Well, I got a Revis, I got a Joe." Bring him. There's nobody else in that heavyweight division that's gonna fight a Rivas, a Joseph Parker, or a Derek Chisora, Fury, and people like that back to back to back. And ain't nobody out there that's gonna do that. They're gonna make excuses. This man did it.
Man. Stop it, man.
Name me someone in the heavyweight division that did that, not named Joshua.
So you like Joshua's resume?
Of course I do. He has the best resume out of all of them.
Joshua has the best resume?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you
there's only two people that he didn't beat. He has no need to fight the other one.
Let me say this. Let me say this though, because if you're going to say Joshua got a good resume, right? You do know that him and Deontay Wilder. Listen, you do realize that him and Deontay Wilder have a lot of similar opponents, right? A lot.
So
if they're not nobody, if they're not nobodies for AJ, why they nobodies for Deontay?
Okay, listen. He does not have, when it comes to the upper fighters, he does not have those fighters on his list.
What, a 41-year-old Klitschko?
Lower class fighters.
A 41-year-old Klitschko, a 43-year-old Povetkin, is that what we doing?
Wilder didn't fight Klitschko. Wilder didn't fight Povetkin. Next.
No, but those his most notable fights. Everybody else is regular.
No. He fought White. He beat him, right? And he fought for some more names we could throw out there, and he beat them and all that.
I'm not dealing with
but at the end of the day,
Andy Ruiz.
He beat him too after he was
got knocked out by
him. Beat him.
After he got knocked out by him.
You just named four people that Joshua fought that Wilder did not fight. Now,
okay, so
go ahead and name four people that they fought. Lower echelon fighters. Lower class fighters. Go ahead, name them.
Well, one of them is what's my man name? They did bit Wilder knocked out in the first round. Dominic Brazil.
Yeah.
They both fought Molina.
And Wilder and Joshua fought him first. Okay, go ahead.
We doing that?
He had a good time with him. Yeah, he had a good time with him. Go ahead.
Eric Molina's another one that they both fought.
Lower class fighter, and Joshua knocked him out. Yeah.
There's a couple more. Let me look through the list. I find them. It's a couple
Go
more.
ahead. And they all going to be lower class fighters
again. But if they was nobodies for Deontay, they nobodies for him too.
Who actually? Okay. No. Because who on this panel said? I didn't say anything about nobody. Listen. I didn't say anything about Wilder's people being nobody. What I'm telling you is this. Because I'm going back to the whole purpose of this conversation.
Let's go.
Is that this man here, White and Fury, White's gonna stop him because Fury over the years, White's gonna stop him. Fury over the years has taken an immense amount of damage. Yes, he's won, but he also gets hit in those fights when fights that he wins. White got knocked out quick. You know, his nervous system went to sleep. He went to sleep. There was no suffering. It wasn't like he was getting beat round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. No, he went to sleep quick. It's just like turn off this light switch right now. Quick and easy. It isn't like banging on your door, like the police trying to get in your house and they bang on the door with that thing. That's a lot of trauma. And Fury's been through a lot of trauma the last couple of years. Yes, he's beat Wilder, but he's been through a lot of trauma to get those victories. White hasn't been through any trauma. He's just been knocked out. And it was quick. And he came back after a certain amount of months, and he knocked out the man who beat him. Where was the trauma in his loss? Okay. Where was it?
All right. We got 2 weeks, man. We got 2 weeks. Not this Monday coming. The Monday after that, we're gonna be sitting here talking about what happened that night.
Well, all I know is that I'm gonna be sitting here celebrating and the new WBC.
Same way you were celebrating. The same way you said you're gonna celebrate for Charles Martin beating Luis Ortiz, right?
Yeah, I said he was gonna beat Charles. I said, and Charles lost. Luis Ortiz came through, and he No.
You picked Charles Martin. Don't do
Yes, I did. I picked Charles Martin, and like I said, Luis Ortiz came through and did what he needed to do, and I came up short in that fight based on my pick. But you know what? Those things happen. This is the game of boxing. Those things happen.
Same energy.
Have I ever changed?
No.
Win, lose, or draw.
That's why
win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna be here. It don't matter to me because I know for a fact that this man here, listen to me. If he loses, he's just gonna say, "I want my rematch." If there's a rematch clause or whatever, that's it. And if he can't get it,
I'm sure he'll do. You know he's not.
I'm sure. Yeah. Because that's because they're afraid of him, or else they would give him a rematch clause. Yeah. Let's be for real. If you're so sure that you're gonna wipe the floor with the man, well, why don't you do it twice?
He got bigger fish to fry. Tyson Fury got bigger fish to fry. He win this fight. He going out to the undisputed after this. He got bigger fish to fry.
Pit
stop. This is a pit stop.
Here's a clear path to the heavyweight. Go ahead.
This is a pit stop. This is a pit stop to get the undisputed.
Pit stop.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you
what.
We
was on our way to undisputed. He on his way to undisputed. Oh, hold on. Y'all need me to stop on side of the road. That's what this is. This is a pit stop.
I agree with you. This is definitely a pit stop for, Dillian White. He's flushing the toilet now, and he's gonna move on from.
You know what I'm saying? This
definitely right about that, man.
Hold on. We want it. All right, let me stop here. Let me take care of that. Get that out the way, and then we're gonna move on.
You're gonna see the damage he took is gonna come a knocking on the door.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. That's a valid argument. He has suffered trauma. He has took some big shots from Deontay. He has, and they could have damaged him. That's why I told people years and years ago that after the first fight with Fury and Wilder, I didn't want them to fight each other till they fought your boy and AJ. I wanted to get them out the way, and then they come back together for undisputed. I wanted to get that out the way though, because I knew they was gonna ruin each other.
Okay. There's a reason why he never fought either man, because he told the man in a video message, I will not fight you. Wilder. He sent White a video, and I think I sent someone on Basement's panel that video just to prove my point. He told him that I don't have to fight you. I could block you out for 3 years. If this man is such easy work, he would have just fought him like he did every other person he fought that he thought that he could beat and got him out the way. But he didn't fight him because he saw something in him.
Your man easy.
Your man would have been easy work. Your man is too robotic. This man got two hands that he could hurt him with, not just one.
Is too robotic, bro. Your man is.
And he would have tore Wilder's little skinny body up.
No.
Do you really think Wilder could have took them body shots?
Your man ain't defense. Your man defense ain't good enough, man. Your man defense ain't good enough.
Defense from what? A straight right hand?
Hey, did you?
That's all he got.
I'm gonna have you know, brother. Especially with the type of athlete that boy is, I'm gonna have you know that's a very hard punch to get out of the way of for those that don't know.
No, it's not.
40. Okay, all right. He's not back. Listen to me. Every fighter he's fought has hit the mat. Every fighter he fought has hit the mat. They all
no. They didn't finish on the mat, because I know a few. I know one that clearly did not, that finished on his feet after taking punch after punch from Wilder.
That's it. There's only Tyson Fury, the only one.
No.
Who else made it?
There was a French guy he fought after he won the title.
No.
And he finished on his feet.
No. Okay. The first time he fought Stavern, he went the distance, and Tyson Fury went the distance. That's it.
And it was a French guy that finished on his feet He was TKO'd. It was called a TKO, but he finished on his feet. You can go look it up.
Oh my God!
He finished on his feet.
Hold on.
His feet.
I know you being real petty now. I know
no,
what
I'm
you're
not.
talking about. You being real petty.
He finished on his feet. He finished on his feet. On his foots. On his foots. That's right. And if my English teacher was here, I'd be in big trouble. What you say, Mr. Graham? Yeah. I said he finished on his feet.
Yeah, like I said, though, man.
So
listen.
But yeah, but he's okay. Go ahead.
Now, what you about to say?
No, I was gonna say we talking about a past fighter, a guy that will never step in the ring again. Past tense.
We don't know that.
Never come back.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
He's not coming back. He's done a whole lot more and made a whole lot more than he thought he ever would. He would have made a whole lot more if he would have signed on a $120 million contract.
For one, you don't know. Stop doing that. I keep telling y'all that. For one, it was only $100 million and it was for 4 fights.
That was the first fight.
Stop.
That was the first contract. That was the second one.
Listen. For those that don't know, man, see, the boy made a lot more money than y'all know because he got. Listen to me. He got deals that he did underneath the table. And he's never disclosed. He's never publicly disclosed what he made per pay-per-view fight. We still don't know those numbers.
You know what, man? You absolutely right because he was a twerker too when he wasn't boxing. So, you're right about that.
No, listen to me. He a basketball player, turned football player, turned boxer. He made
he can't play he can't play basketball. I seen him shoot. He can't play basketball.
All I know is he made a boatload. Listen to me. He's made a boatload of money.
That's great for him. Fact is, he's past tense because he's done. He's finished. Andy Ruiz had his 15 minutes of fame. That's done.
They ran from him though. Hold on. They ran from him. Your man ran from him too.
Who?
Your man ran from him too.
Who?
Your man ran from Andy Ruiz too. Stop that.
Who?
Dylan White. He ran from Andy Ruiz too. Don't do that. And your man ran from.
He was offered $5 million. It was proven that he was offered $5 million. How do you run from a man that's offered $5 million?
Now the zones. Now listen what you just said. You're offering a former unified world champion $5 million. Are you serious?
That's right. What did he do after he lost? What did he do after he lost? You didn't seriously think his pay was going to stay the same after he lost. What did he do after he lost?
He fought Chris Arreola on the pay-per-view card.
Ooh. Now. That is a mover and shaker in the heavyweight division.
It ain't. But you're saying that the zone offered that man $5 million. That's not a respectable offer for
it's not a respectable offer to a man who had
I'm not
going to Chris Algieri.
I'm not.
How much did he make for Chris Algieri?
I'm not your guy out. I'm not your guy.
How much did he make? How much did he make for Chris Algieri? No. You said $5 million wasn't respectable. How much did he make for Chris Algieri? How much did he make for Chris Algieri? 10, 20? How much did he make for Chris Algieri? When's the last time he came close to making $5 million?
He probably made about 15, 20 million on that fight.
You were delusional. When's the last time he came close to making $5 million?
The last time he came close to making $5 million, he made more than that for the AJ rematch. Are you serious?
That's AJ. We're not talking about him no more. I said after that. How much did I asked you? How much did he make for Chris Algieri? I go look it up myself and tell you.
First of all, he fought Chris Arreola. Chris Algieri is a welterweight.
Yeah. How much did he make for Chris Arreola?
I look it up. But you can't. But why are you?
Good. That's exactly what I'm.
Why are you saying for you to say that this man? Because when the time for him was going back. Listen, when he was going back and forth with your man Dylan White, he was fresh off fighting AJ twice. Is this correct?
Yes, it was before the Chris Algieri fight, and at first what makes you think? At first it was $3 million, and then he pumped it up to $5 million, and the boy didn't take the fight.
That's trash.
The boy didn't take the fight. So I guess that he's been fighting so much. I guess every fight he takes from now on is going to be $5 million, huh?
So okay, listen. All right, so So for you, for
He
Chris
brings nothing to
Arreola,
the table. Nothing.
sir, for Chris Arreola, he got 10 million plus pay-per-view.
Really? Hold on a second. I'm gonna go on mute. Hold on. 10 million. Okay. Where you get that nonsense?
I'm gonna investigate.
How much did Chris Arreola get? How much
Probably-
did Chris Arreola get then?
Probably a couple mil. Probably a couple mil after that.
Let me go look this up. Let me go look this up real quick.
Probably a couple mil. Would you thought he fought for peanuts? I mean, he probably didn't get a big bag. He probably didn't get much. Chris Arreola just happy to be in the ring.
Let me read something to you.
Wait.
Ruiz versus Arreola fight purses. Andy
And where you getting it
Ruiz
from? Where you
Jr.
getting it from? Where you getting it from?
Okay. Why don't you tell me where you got yours from first?
Okay, tell me where you got it from.
Where did you get yours from?
Come on, brother. It said this thing right here. Okay, you reading something that say you got $1 million, ain't you?
Now, where'd you read that he got 10 million? Where'd you read that?
What's the name of this thing? Hold on. Let me go back. I'll go back. What's the name of this site? Essentially Sports. They talk about people's net worth. Because he said in 2021 he got $10 million. Because he got 16. He got 16 to fight Joshua the second fight. Hello, you still there?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
He got 16 to fight Joshua
they
the second fight.
They
He
talking about the Joshua fight.
He got 16 to fight Joshua the second fight.
Right, but in the first fight he got 10, so they talking about the Joshua fight.
So he got 10 and 16, and you're offering him 5. You don't see the problem here? Hello?
The fight smashed the record for UK pay-per-view sales, with more than 1.575 million buys. After losing to Joshua in the rematch, Ruiz faced Chris Arreola in 2022. Andy earned $1.5 million in prize money and a 50%
What is
share
that?
from the
But what is that
revenue.
from? You sound like you listen to a bot.
What finty.com US net worth.
US net
He
worth.
didn't worth. He does not make more than, he's never going to see $5 million again, and why should he? He came in 283 pounds for that fight. Now, I tell you who was smart. Buster Douglas was smart, because right after he beat Tyson didn't have I think either Tyson went to jail or he didn't have a rematch clause in there. He got Holyfield, and he told them he wanted 30 million. They had no choice but to pay him based on his last performance. Andy Ruiz's last performance was a 283-pound man that did nothing. Nothing.
He did nothing against AJ the second fight?
He did nothing in the second fight.
He did nothing. He didn't do nothing.
Nothing. He came in at 283 pounds.
You might want to look at that fight again.
I already know that fight. All I know is that he lied to the fans and he came in at 283 pounds, and he's done nothing since that fight. Nothing. What has he done since that fight?
He had one fight. He had one fight since that fight.
He had one fight against a guy that's been sitting for 2 years.
Whoa. He had one fight. He had one fight since that fight. AJ had 2. That's a lot.
Against championship caliber fighters. He fought Chris Arreola, who has been sitting for 2 years. And he said He said he was going to retire.
Pulev,
That was his
Pulev.
mandatory, which makes him championship caliber.
Pulev,
That was his mandatory. It doesn't matter who knocked him out. That was his mandatory because listen, anything you could say against Pulev, he's still higher than Chris Arreola. So go ahead and shoot your shot. Go ahead.
That's true.
Thank you.
Any
single word.
He ain't higher than Andy Ruiz. He higher than Chris Arreola.
He obviously is because Andy Ruiz has done nothing. Nothing.
Okay, listen.
Listen.
Well, this is what Andy Ruiz can say to Dylan White. I get it, Dylan White's your man, but this is what Dylan White can say. The straps you dream about, I wore. You never wore them. I wore them. You dreamed of doing what I did to AJ. I did it. You didn't. See what I'm saying? I did that. So how you dictating terms to me about anything?
And this and he could just turn around and say, so you see that ring? Why don't you get in there and shut your mouth and fight them because you were offered $5 million.
Put the money up.
You were offered $5 million.
That's not good enough.
And you turned it. Really? You know, if 5 wasn't good enough, why did he just fight for 1.5?
I don't believe that, bro.
Okay, of course you don't, because you don't want to.
No, I don't believe that.
Who's his audience? Who's his audience?
You know
Andy's audience.
Hey, brother, you know the Mexicans.
No. Who is Andy's audience? I didn't ask you what his ethnicity was. I said who's his audience?
Mexican fighters have an audience, bro. Just in case you haven't watched.
Mexican fighters have audience, but
he's one.
Okay, listen to me. Hold on. Catch your breath. Did you hear about Andy Ruiz prior to him knocking out Joshua? Did you know who he was prior to the Joshua fight?
And you should have too.
You did?
You should have too.
You did?
Yeah.
No. Let me tell you who I did hear about. Let me tell you who I did hear about. You know, the Mexican heavyweight that I heard about was Chris Arreola. I've never heard about Andy Ruiz prior to the. I've never heard about Andy Ruiz prior to his fight with Joshua because he was supported by Mexicans. He was not.
Crazy?
Chris Arreola was. I'm as crazy as a fox. Show me where he was supported by the Mexicans. If he was supported by the Mexican fans, how come he's not a bigger name? Everybody knows Chris Arreola because the Mexicans were supporting him.
Sir, stop.
Everybody knew him.
Let me slow you down. Let me slow you down.
No. Let me finish.
Andy Ruiz was up.
Let me finish when you're not. No. Let me finish. No. Listen to me. They were on the same. Okay, they used to spar all the time. Chris Arreola, when he was the man and he was making his runs and he had his championship fight. You telling me that there was 2 heavyweights that was from Mexico and HBO wasn't smart enough to snatch up both of them and to push both of them? Think of how big that fight was. He was not supported by the Mexicans. He was not. Chris Arreola was, but Andy Ruiz was not. Nobody knew who he was until he fought Joshua.
No, we did. You didn't.
We who?
Us boxing fans knew who he was.
Okay. Wait a minute now. I'm not a fan of boxing. I'm not a fan of boxing now.
Okay, one of your man's colorful wins, Joseph Parker. Did you know he had already fought Andy Ruiz? Did you know that?
That's the only fight I knew about with him. That's the only fight that I knew about with him. The only one. He was not supported by Mexico.
And he was the co-main event. And he was a co-main event on a Danny Garcia fight prior to that too.
Yes, he was not supported by Mexico. If he was, then he would have been in some bigger fights. Look at Chris Arreola, who obviously don't have great skill. Look how many championship shots he got, and he was headlined on HBO and all that.
He fought Vitaly.
It don't matter who he fought. His skills are not great. His skills aren't great.
He fought Vitaly Klitschko, and then he went on.
So what?
And then hold on. Then he was a B-side. Till Wilder gave him a shot.
Let me tell you what. He was more known than Wilder was. He was more known than Wilder. Actually, never reached the status of Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola fought for the champion.
Never made it.
No.
Chris Arreola
status. No, he didn't. Because Chris Arreola fought way tougher competition than him. He had 4 championship shots.
Who was
4.
He knocked out the man that knocked out Arreola. He beat. But listen to me. Stop for a minute.
Wait a second. He knocked out the man that knocked out Arreola. Who?
Where do you think Wilder got his belt from? Wilder got his belt from the dude that beat Chris Arreola, bro. That's what Wilder got.
Oh yeah. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. But prior to that, nobody knew who nobody knew who that brother was either.
Wilder?
Stavern. Nobody knew who Stavern was either.
Okay. All right.
Those were two good fights between Chris Arreola, and Stavern, but nobody knew who Stavern was prior to that.
Arreola out.
Yeah. And
then he lost his next fight to Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. But I'm telling you for a fact, Wilder never reached Chris Arreola's status where he was this. Listen, he had a whole country behind him. Number one, Wilder could never say that, right?
That's true.
He got four championship shots. 4 championship shots. 4.
Wilder got 10 title defenses.
That's not the same.
4 championships. You're saying if somebody got 4 shots,
he got shots at champions. You talking about people that came after his title. I'm talking about Chris Arreola got 4 shots at 4 champions. That's what I'm talking about.
But so you're saying that trumps having 10 title defenses?
In Wilder's case, yes, because he didn't fight any. Okay, name me 3 of them guys that were top guys that he fought for the champion that he defended his title against. 3 of them, just 3.
That he defended that Wilder defended his title against?
Yes, name me 3 of the top heavyweights that he defended his title against. Go ahead.
Luis Ortiz.
Oh my God, I knew that was gonna be the first one.
Tyson Fury.
That's the man who has done absolutely nothing in the sport, but he gets the most play. But go ahead.
Why are you saying that though?
Because you're asking the fact that you asked the question, why am I saying that? You can't tell me what Luis Ortiz has done in the sport to earn this reputation as some kind of boogeyman or great fighter.
Yeah,
because he has done nothing.
If these 2 fighters are
he has done nothing.
If Andrew Ruiz and Luis Ortiz are so bad.
Right? And there you go again. I didn't say anybody was bad.
Is he a good fighter or not?
Lou, both those fighters are good fighters. One of them has done nothing in the sport to earn the status that he's on. That's Luis Ortiz. You can't tell me what he's done to earn that. I'm the boogeyman, and I'm. Who is he beat? His first. Who is he beat? Charles Martin is his second former or champion that he's fought, and I told you that before the fight because you didn't believe me.
No, that's true.
You didn't believe me. You went down his resume and don't know none of them damn people. You keep hearing that all these dudes ran away from him, didn't fight him. But notice that they never name one of them. They don't ever give you a name as to who turned down the contract. They never gave any names. Everybody, nobody wanted to fight him. Who is nobody? You send out all these contracts and nobody wanted to fight him. Who are these nobodies that didn't want to fight him? Who? To this day, he can't name one of them.
I think Dillian White, one of them.
Dillian White made offers to him, so that's why you had that wrong.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Who is Dillian White to make offers to anybody? Man, come on, man.
Obviously, Dillian White is the man. Is one of the top dudes in England. He has an audience in England. Ortiz would have to come to him because Ortiz has no audience whatsoever. Stop
it. Now the fact that you're saying they got this great big following over there, right, is even more reason why you should have offered Andy Ruiz at least $10 million.
For what? Why would he offer him $10 million?
Because you're fighting the former unified world champion fresh off fighting AJ twice.
Let me have it make some sense to you, all right? Right now, you're a guy that has a job. You got a career, right? Right. Okay. You choose to say, well, I'm going to leave my current job and go someplace else. And you take your resume with you. Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right, y'all. We're going to tap out. Move on. As always, a pleasure as always. It's always a pleasure, as always, to have y'all come through. And kick it with us. But So my man Top Ben, we're gonna go and get out of here. You know what I mean? In the meantime, between time for all sport fans out there, let me say this here. RIP to the young man, Dwayne Haskins. You know, my prayers is with his family and all his loved ones and all those that love and support him. You know, he did spend time out here in the DMV as well. You know.
I'm sorry about that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I was saying. I lost my damn train of thought. Okay,
That's a good thing.
So you decide to leave your job.
He didn't leave his job though.
No. I'm trying to break it down to you in like common man terms. You leave your job, right? You take your resume and all that. You go post it and all around. You were making $75,000 a year to do a job. You apply for the same job. And then you getting all of a sudden they want to offer you 65,000, 70,000. And you're like, hold up, I was making 75,000 on this job, but that's based on the years and experience that you have with them. These people have never seen you work before, ever. So basically, you have to earn it.
That's your argument.
You have to earn it. And then hold on. Then, and it's all based on your last performance. And
that's your argument.
Andy Ruiz's last performance, he was 283 pounds,
and I went to
nothing.
And guess what though?
Nothing.
And listen to me. And listen to me. And when the world
changed, a good account of himself.
Wait a minute. So when the guy who and the guy in the ring with me is the former unified champion at the time. I'm out of shape. I'm all that. I'm still standing in front of him in the 12th round.
So what? And you lost, and you didn't show good account for yourself.
Come on,
you lost.
Then why AJ? It's a reason why AJ ain't want to run it back.
You lost. He don't need to run it. Why does he need to run it back with him?
I knocked you out.
Why does he need to?
Yeah, so. You out.
And that's I beat you in the second fight, and you've done nothing, which proves my point.
Whose win was more impressive? Whose win is more impressive?
What are we talking about now?
Is more impressive.
Who are we talking about? Win is more important. What are you talking about?
Between the two fights, right? Andy Ruiz made a statement. You got a decision. So whose win was more impressive? I stopped you. Man waving his hands in front of you. I stopped you.
Right.
So there's no way you're gonna say we look at the two fights and say your win is more impressive.
Then I came back and I came back and I outboxed you and I outboxed you for 12 rounds.
Then you run it back.
It's up to you. No. It's up to you now to build yourself back up and put yourself back in position.
Man I just beat to a man I already beat.
Has he done that? Has Andy done that? Has Andy built it? He's been out there for years now. Years. What has he done to rebuild himself?
He shouldn't have been.
What has he done to rebuild himself?
We're gonna dead this real quick. Let's be clear about something.
Go ahead.
He knocked your man out. AJ was
scared. We got that.
AJ was scared for the trilogy, and they lowballed him against Dylan White because they knew he'd knock him out too.
He was scared, and he lowballed him, and 16 million was his highest payday. Okay, it's a lot of lowballing.
So you offer me 5? I'm fresh off a championship fight.
He's not fresh off. It's years later, and you've done nothing, and you're fat. Years later, and you've done nothing. And hold on. Since he's so popular and he's so famous and all that, who else is offering him $5 million? Where's all the offers coming from? Because I don't remember anybody else offering him anything.
Is that out of fear of him? Are they scared?
Huh?
Are they scared? They saw what AJ got.
Here we go with the scared business again.
They saw what AJ got.
Why would they be scared of him if they?
I knocked out the world champion. I put him.
Why would they be scared of him if they need him to catapult their career to another level?
Look, man, he knocked them, dude. He knocked out the champ. It wasn't
like you could sing that song until you get old. But he lost the second fight, and what has he done after that? It's been years now. What has he done?
Okay. Look,
simple question. What has he done?
He's had a hard time getting people in the ring since he knocked out that man.
That is your fantasy. Why would anybody not want to fight him? Because so far, I've heard Luis Ortiz say he don't want to fight me. Dillian White, he don't want to fight me. So he's not having a hard time getting people. He's just not getting the people that he wants to fight him. So you telling me with all the listen, there was Charles Mountain out there. He could have fought him.
Talking about Andy Ruiz?
Right?
Talking about Andy Ruiz?
Yes, he could have fought Charles Martin. There's Joseph Parker out there. He could have got a rematch with him.
Rematch with Joseph Parker?
Derek Chisora out there. You know, Derek Chisora will fight anybody right now for the right price. Could have fought him.
Exactly.
Right?
So probably the problem came down to this. So why?
Okay, so you telling me? You telling me all them fighters ran away from him?
Wait a minute. If the UK got all this money, if the UK got all this money, right? Hold on. If your management got all this money that everybody say they got, they say this is the richest company in boxing. Why couldn't they just offer the man $10 million? Why couldn't they just offer the man $10 million?
Why? Okay, listen, Apostle. Has anybody offered him anything close to that? Why has anybody else offered him anything close to 10 million in all the years since he's beat Joshua? Has anybody offered him 5 million? Anybody else? Just name me one. Name me one.
We got to go back and look through all that.
There is nobody else. He just fought for 1.5 million. So obviously,
I don't believe.
He even thinks you don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it.
I'll tell you what you do. I'll tell you what you do. In the meantime, between time, right? Since you saying what you're saying, get him on your show, bro. Let's one of us get him on the show and talk to him.
Can I be honest with you? I don't want that cat on the show, but I'll see if I can work on it.
He knocked out AJ. Y'all don't want.
No, that's not why. Because he's a blasted liar.
He's a liar.
He told the fans I'm in great shape, and he showed these pictures and all that. Man comes in at 283. I don't want to interview no damn liar.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm damn serious. I don't like liars.
Are you serious?
I don't like liars.
Oh my goodness. That's our show today, folks. Hey, it's always a pleasure, Mr. Troy. We're gonna go and get up out of here.
Of course it is, man. And of course it is, man. Of course it is. It's always a pleasure coming over here with y'all. But yeah, let me tell you what.
I've been on your show, so don't say that. I've been on your show.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. These conversations, man. The man should have got 10 million, 5 million. No, he didn't. He's getting paid what he's worth right now. And right now he's not fighting, so he ain't getting paid nothing.
He should have got to.
Dillian fighting now from
He should have fought.
Legacy.
Your man should have fought Andy Ruiz. Your man should have fought Otto Wallen. Should have fought Otto Wallen.
Who is Otto Wallen? Tell me what he's done now. Well, why
he fought Tyson Fury.
Yes, and so did a lot of other people. So everybody that fought Fury. White should have fought. What did Otto Walling do prior to fighting Fury?
Absolutely nothing.
So why is his name even being brought up?
Because he had just fought a fight and he was set up to fight your man, and your man decided not.
He was not set up. He was chosen by White He was chosen by White. When have you ever known White to sit around for months and not fight?
Did your man turn down
the fight?
Did your man turn down the fight?
Chosen by White.
Turn down the fight.
I'm so glad you brought him up. I'm so glad you brought him up.
Down the fight.
I'm so glad you brought him up. Let me use your own words now. Let me use your own words against you. Woo! He didn't need him. He didn't need him because he got a shot at the bigger fight. Those are your words, remember? Absolutely. Remember those words you spoke clearly to me when we were on Basement? He didn't need him. He got a shot at the bigger fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so now you're changing the rules to suit yourself. How come the rules changed now, partner?
I didn't change the rules. I just want to see where you was going.
Okay, good.
He didn't need him. He didn't need him.
I tell you what, I got a good memory, man. I have a very good memory and all of that, but I gotta.
Because they almost had a signed deal and everything, didn't they?
I don't know, and I don't care because he was chosen. White chose to fight him because Otto Wallen is nobody. What does he bring to the table?
You're right. With that being said, we're gonna hold all them thoughts, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. It's always a pleasure. We catch you on the next one. This is the brother Troy Graham Experience. He also has a podcast that you can catch. Are you just on YouTube?
YouTube, yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm also with Major Key Boxing, man.
Major Key Boxing.
Yeah, so I'm also over there. You can catch me over there as well. And yeah, so to be honest with you, you're not gonna see a lot coming from me in a while because I got some issues I'm dealing with. Right? I can go on other people's show for about an hour and do my thing, but But I gotta be 100% when I do my own show. I can cough and carry on somebody else's show, but not on mine. So yeah, just gotta take care of my health, man. So thank you for having me. And as usual, I don't believe a damn thing you just said, but you have a good day.
Knock it out. You be good, bro. All right, man. We out of here.
All right, man.
All right, boy. Let's talk sports, y'all. Catch you on the next one. We up in here. Let's talk. Peace. God bless.